Hello everyone, and welcome back. This is your daily reading. This one's for Monday, July 15th. I am using the Astro Matrix Tarot, and I have allowed for reversals. Today is the day that we have Mars conjunct Uranus, so that means Mars joined up exactly with Uranus in the same degree of Taurus. It's 26 degrees of Taurus, and also fixed star Algol, which can be shocking. It can be injuries to the head. It can be things coming from like Medusa. You know, it's within the constellation of Medusa. So no matter what comes through the cards, I want you guys to be very careful. Make sure you get enough water. Protect yourself from headaches. You know, our brains really do need a lot of water. And be careful. You know, if you haven't figured it out already, to have rugs around the house is very dangerous. We can slip and fall. It's pretty easy to catch an edge. Certain shoes are the worst for that as well. So let's be careful with our footing and protect our heads. Oh, 3 reversals, dang it. Okay, now, just so you know ahead of time, my intention is always for these readings to be for you guys, not for anything to do with politics. But sometimes things just come through a little bit weird, and this might be one of those days. Now, because of course I didn't... I do these readings, just so you guys know, I usually do them on Sundays the week prior to, and I always schedule them to be released at midnight. So, you know, of course, when I did Saturdays and Sundays reading the prior to Sunday, you know, that Sunday, the Sunday prior to last week, I didn't know what was going to be happening on Saturday afternoon. So I think you guys can trust that the cards were coming through just for you and not really what was going on. And honestly, because that's my intention, I'm gonna go with that the best I can for today's reading. But we do have the Emperor coming through reversed. Let me bring it up right so you can see the artwork. So of course, this is the 4th major arcana. It's known as the dad in the deck. You know, the Empress is the mom. This can be the dad who creates structure and is moving forward in life, moving forward. We've got the Ankh of life right here. Moving forward in the world, aligned with the life force, and it's all about all systems go and being in your leadership and just always moving forward. Well, when it's reversed, maybe we're not moving forward. Maybe it's a day to really hone in and work on our inner foundation before we think of going out in the world. Now, the 3 of Wands here in the center, this is our theme for the day. And, you know, this is like we have so much already, and we have so much abundance. We're now in that new phase, Sun in Aries, a new phase of putting ourselves out in the world in a different way. And you can see, I love the artwork here where, you know, we always had the little ships in the background in the water, but this looks more like the river of life. And I do appreciate the mountains back there and a plane, because that reminds us that this card is often related to travel. But remember, because it came through reversed, no bueno when it comes to that. Not so good. With the 3 of Wands reverse can bring through the need to just delay something, you know, and not even focus on any long-term goals. It can be all about being very, very present with what's going on inside you right now, and knowing that you know, whatever it is, the way that we create life, whether we know it or not, it's always that the inner creates the outer. So if we're feeling a little frustrated with the way things are not moving forward, we need to look inside to see where we might have an obstacle inside of us that maybe doesn't believe that we get what we want, maybe doesn't believe that we could be happy with something a little less than we wanted. maybe doesn't believe in ourselves as far, maybe if you have a little piece of you that doesn't believe that the universe cares for you, or that you just don't have that kind of power inside of you to have what you want, think again. Think again and really get inside your leading edge as to like your leadership in life, how you create reality in your life, because it's all just based on our beliefs. No matter what terrible hand we were dealt with in childhood or that we brought through from past lives, it's always a false belief that gives us those things that we don't want and keeps the things away from us that we do want. So we just need to let go. We have to let go and not be so struggling and so fight, in the fight mode. Yeah. That's the problem. Like our inner battles is what I'm getting with this card. What's our inner battle that keeps us from flowing with the stream of life? And whatever that is inside of us, that would be what keeps us from moving forward. And it's perfectly okay to take the day off. If you have any inner earthquakes with the Mars conjunct Uranus, that's okay too, because that breaks things free. It's all about setting things free. And then possibly, maybe even by the end of the day, it's possible that we could turn everything around and be really, really moving forward in a brand new direction. Because if you get in touch with the cause that's inside of you that's holding things back from you in your life, it's just... Please don't take it personally. Please know that it's not anything against you when things are held back. It's just that in the relationship with, the river of life that we're all on, it's dependent on other relationships a lot of times. Like if you're looking for the perfect home, you're having to wait for that home to come up for sale. Or maybe it's being built and you don't know because they haven't put it on the market yet, but it could come on the market any day. If you're waiting for a perfect apartment to rent or condo to rent or room to rent or whatever, definitely just hang in there. Keep focusing in on what you want. That's what the Emperor does. He keeps building and working the best he can on the inner levels and getting ready, like ready to go. All right? This guy's ready to go. In fact, he's already out there. We could say he's on that plane. And this guy is definitely gone. He gone. So yeah, that's all I have. Okay, take good care. Bye.